what's up YouTube? It's Nick from Rise Sports and I'm back with another video. Today I will be going through all of the NFL games of week 7, breaking it down, giving my thoughts and feedback, and yeah, let's just get into it. All right, so as you can see, we have all the games from week 7. Not a good week for Nick's picks, as you can also see. You could have seen on that first screen. Getting closer to 500. I was doing good about 12, 15 games, even above 500. And now I am like close to not being. If the Patriots lose tonight, I swear it's not going to be good for me, because then I think I will be like 48 and 44 for my picks, which is not ideal. Definitely need this win tonight. I picked the Patriots to win. We'll see if that works. But yeah, let's just get into this. Cardinals Saints, crazy Thursday night game. I did not watch. I was doing a live stream on Reaction Therapy. If you haven't, go follow that channel for sure. Good one to follow. But yeah, so I didn't really see much of that. So I saw the very end. But so Andy Dalton actually threw more touchdowns to the Cardinals than Kyler Murray did. He threw one. Also 2 rushing touchdowns for the Cardinals, but Andy Dalton threw 3 picks. 2 of them were pick sixes, and then he threw 4 touchdowns to his own team. So he threw a lot of touchdowns, not all to the right team, though. And I think if he limits those turnovers, I don't think the Cardinals win this game. Alvin Kamara, not very good on the ground. I mean, 4.5 yards a carry is decent, but it was more of a throwing game, as you can see. 361 yards is a lot to throw. Chris Olave is looking like the rookie of the year for offense, and then won the whole lot. Rashid Shaheed is just coming out of nowhere, just being amazing. Juwan Johnson caught a couple touchdowns. Taysom Hill as well. But yeah, it was mostly just, it's a very offensive game. Another big storyline is DeAndre Hopkins coming back, 10 for 103. So he looks like he's completely back. Kyler threw the ball more than 10 times, but 10 catches for DeAndre Hopkins. The next closest receiver was Eno Benjamin with 4. So very Hopkins dependent in this one. But yeah, not much else to say about that. As you can see, Patriots Bears tonight as I'm recording. What else happened? Ravens beat the Browns. Not really a shocker. The only shocker really was the play at the very end of the game where Mark Andrews lined up in the shotgun. I think it's maybe the pistol. I don't know. And then he just did a little toss to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, the best running back in football, people say. But Ravens ended up winning this one. And I didn't really watch it too much, but Ravens won this one. Bucks Panthers was very uncharacteristic, and I think what's weird is I've had thumbnails before of Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady on the same cover for the thumbnail, and I feel like I need to do it again for this video, because it was really Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady really looking bad. Tom Brady looked really bad in this one. There's another one you need to go into. I mean, 32 for 49 for 290, those decent numbers, but no touchdowns. And that's really what hurts. And then rushing, they had nothing, like absolutely nothing. They had, if I can do quick math here, what is this? It's like 50 yards total. Not even 50 yards. I think it's 46 yards rushing. Like that is not going to do it. And then, I mean, receivers were okay. Mike Evans had 9 for 96. It's good. Chris Godwin had a lot of catches, not for very many yards. It was just not a good game. This Panthers defense really shook up Tom Brady. Couldn't really do much. PJ Walker played good. I mean, Dante Foreman rushed the heck out of the ball. Chuba Hubbard, both of them with 7 yards per carry or above. DJ Moore caught a touchdown. He might be back. Who knows? It was just a weird game. It really was a weird game. Not really sure. Tom Brady was visibly frustrated. So was Aaron Rodgers. I'll get to that game in a second. Bengals Falcons. Bengals just had it from the very first possession. Like, it was not a close game at all, ever. Just not a close game. So Jamar Chase played good. Tyler Boyd played good. Joe Mixon played good. T. Higgins played. They all played good. Nothing really much to say. Lions came out flat off of a bye. That was a little interesting. I was expecting the Lions to be better. Obviously, no DeAndre Swift in this one. Amon-Ra St. Brown got hurt like very early in the game. So again, it was kind of just backups for the Lions, but Cowboys just ran the ball, threw the ball all over this team. 2 interceptions for Jared Goff. Not much else to say. Tony Pollard was 6.9 yards per carry. Zeke got in the end zone twice. over 130 rushing yards in this one. And then you had CeeDee Lamb had a decent game. But other than that, I mean, Dak didn't really need to do too much. It was kind of over before it even started. The Lions just really didn't have a chance in this one. And then if you go to the Giants Jags, interesting game. But Giants with Saquon and got it done. Giants are looking like the real deal. Trevor Lawrence played okay. Travis Etienne finally had a good game. Like, I think he's starting to progress more. Out snapping Jay Robinson by a lot. Packers Commanders, the other one I was talking about. Aaron just looked frustrated. Everybody could not get people open. Aaron Jones is kind of his only target, it feels like, at this point. He doesn't really throw the ball to anybody else. And then the Commanders just played well. Terry McLaurin had his best game of the year. And finally, Taylor Heinicke starting one game for the Commanders equals this. So maybe Taylor Heinicke is a better fit for this Commanders team than Carson Wentz is. Or maybe does that mean Carson Wentz is just washed? Like, is he done? I don't know. So, I mean, I think Taylor Heinicke played so much better, though. And Packers struggled, yeah, but Taylor Heinicke played well. So maybe that's just, maybe that's bringing the Commanders new life. Who knows? Titans, Colts, weird one. Colts are, this AFC South is so bizarre to watch because you never know what you're going to get. I feel like every week a different team. It's like, oh, maybe this team's like, this week it looks like the Titans are the best team in the AFC South. Last week it looked like, or a couple weeks ago, it looked like the Jags were. The Colts started out that way. I don't understand what's going on. But Derrick Henry looks great, and that's kind of what it ended up being. Matt Ryan again just struggled. I started him on my fantasy team in multiple leagues, thinking he was gonna have a good game, and he just didn't. Very weird game. Texans, Raiders. Josh Jacobs is just on another level right now. Texans are a bad team, and that's kind of all you had to know about that one. Jets, Broncos. Again, Russell Wilson didn't play, so it wasn't really much of a contest. Zach Wilson didn't play well either. It was just, without Russell Wilson, Broncos were going to struggle. Running the ball, they struggled. And Breece Hall played great until he got hurt, and now it looks like Breece Hall's going to be out for a while. And now it's going to be a one-man backfield with Michael Carter, it looks like, who is a great running back. So we'll see what happens with them. Jets are still afloat. Just weird to say, but they are. Chiefs, 49ers. 49ers add Christian McCaffrey. Obviously, didn't make a video about that, but they added Christian McCaffrey. Didn't really matter. I think as McCaffrey learns the playbook a little bit, he'll be more involved. He was involved a good amount. I don't know how many snaps he played. I think he had like 10 touches in this game, something like that. But, Juju played great. Travis Kelce, a good game again. Patrick Mahomes is just, after a loss, he's amazing. So what else do you expect? They played good. Like Chiefs played really good. Other than that one pick that Mahomes threw. Juju was great. MVS was great. Kelce was great again. And then the 49ers played decent. They were good. But just no match really. Debo didn't really get involved too much. And you see, if you look at the box score up here, you see like Kansas City scored 30 points in the last two quarters compared to 10 by San Francisco. So really San Francisco was, in this game for a while, and then Kansas City just kind of blew the doors off. Last game here, I think it's the last game. Two more games. Seahawks, Chargers. Weird one here because Seahawks, Geno Smith, you just can't ever write him off. It's weird. Kenneth Walker looks like one of the best running backs in the NFL, and he's a rookie. So crazy good rookie for the Seahawks there. If y'all picked him up on your fantasy teams, you were happy because he has had two really monster games so far as being a starter. But he's another guy who could win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think it's probably a race. It's hard to tell right now because he's only played a couple games. But if he keeps his pace up, he'll be in conversations for Rookie of the Year with probably Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, guys like that. They just kind of won this game. No really running game for the Chargers. That's kind of been a struggle for them, is running the ball. Can't really do it. Austin Eckler had a ton of catches. Mike Williams played good. Keenan Allen coming back didn't really get involved too much, but It was more of just Seattle running the ball. Chargers could not stop Kenneth Walker at all, and that's what that led to. Steelers Dolphins Sunday night. Didn't watch all of this game because I was watching the ALCS for baseball. I'll make a video about that later, possibly. But Dolphins Steelers. Kenny Pickett's a rookie. That's kind of what it comes down to for me. Mike Tomlin's not an offensive coach. He's a defensive coach. And when you have a rookie quarterback in a bad O-line, it's kind of going to be tough to have too much offense, especially when you're a rookie quarterback. And really, that was shown. I mean, if you look at the Dolphins, you have an experienced quarterback, even though Tua has only been in the league a couple of years. You have an experienced guy, even coming off an injury, who knows how to win games, but you also have an offensive guy at head coach who knows how to just write the script. Even though no team scored in the third and fourth quarter, it was over at halftime. Raheem Mostert ran the ball really well. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill had good games, and it was just kind of a 3-person game, it looks like. I mean, I didn't watch all of this, obviously, but just based on the box score, it looks like Raheem Mostert played well in the receiving game and the running game, and then Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill were the two main targets. Couple targets in here for a couple tight ends, it looks like. But other than that, I mean, it came down to the Steelers. Kenny Pickett throwing 3 picks. Najee Harris was okay on the ground, not great, but okay. And then the receivers played well. I thought all the receivers played well, and I think Kenny Pickett gets a little thrown under the bus because, he's not playing well, but at the same time, he knows how to distribute the ball. Like, if you're looking at this box score, and if you watch the game too, 8 catches for Freiermuth, 6 for Pickens, 5 for Deontay Johnson, 5 for Claypool. He spreads the ball out to multiple different guys. It's not like he throws to the same guy every time. Pickens is probably his favorite target, just because, I don't know, man. There's must be some reason, but I think Pickett is going to be fine in this league. I just think it's going to be a rough year this year for him because he is going to be. I feel like he has a lot of weight on his shoulders to carry because of a bad O-line, and Tomlin hasn't really had to know really how to help his quarterback, win games. It's more you've had Ben Roethlisberger the whole time, who just kind of knows how to win games because he's one of the best quarterbacks ever, like probably top 20 quarterbacks ever, I would say. And you've had him the whole time, and you haven't really had to teach a rookie how to win games. And it's kind of been Kenny Pickett, I feel like, having to shoulder a lot of that, and that's why he's not playing so well right now. Very in-depth analysis of the Steelers. That could be a whole nother segment. I don't really know. But Bears Patriots tonight. As I'm recording this, you'll see this tomorrow. Or for me, tomorrow. It's going to be Tuesday for y'all. I expect the Patriots to win. There's some preview stuff here. Not sure, is Damian Harris going to play? Did I say that? Looks like Damian Harris might play in this one. But it'll be interesting. I'm hoping the Patriots win this game for my pick's sake, but I just don't like the Bears. I saw them on Thursday night a couple weeks ago. I do not like the Bears. They're just not a good team to me. I mean, Justin Fields, you can only do so much when you're one guy at quarterback that doesn't have much help. I mean, David Montgomery's great at running back, but you don't have anybody to throw the ball to. Darnell Mooney's your only guy, and the Patriots secondary is pretty good. And those two things don't match up for me, and that's the main reason I'm taking this Patriots here. Bailey Zappi looks great. I'm not sure if Mac Jones is back or not. I'm not really sure about that. But either way, I think the Patriots have just a better team, and I expect them to win this one. So, long-winded Knicks picks today. Sorry about that, but just wanted to give my opinion. If y'all have any comments or anything, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next Rise Up Sports.